Hey everyone, I want to welcome you to our very first class for the Digital Creators Toolbox. I am Hatane, the creative brown girl, and I just want to welcome you guys. As you know, the Digital Creators Toolbox is a series of 4 classes to be held over the first 2 months of Q1. So we're going to do Midjourney, then Canva, then ChatGPT, and finally Etsy. I just want to take you guys through a process of focusing on one platform at a time and not only learning about that particular platform, but also how it relates to you and building your digital product business, right? So Midjourney is my AI art generator of choice. I also use ChatGPT to generate images, and that's pretty much it for me. I have a few subscriptions to a couple of other art tools. I play in Flux AI sometimes. I play in Playground sometimes. Somebody over the past week or so, people have been talking about ideogram a little bit, so my intention is to get over there and look around and see how it's changed from a year ago when the last time I was there. But for the most part, Midjourney is my AI art generator of choice. One, just because of the diversity and the details. Midjourney is all about the details. There are tons of things you can do beyond just putting in a prompt and waiting for it to generate an image. So the first question I want to ask is, how many people are already using Midjourney? And can you put a 1 in the chat if you are? All right. Put a 2 if you aren't. Okay. All right. So a few 2s. Is that everybody? Let me y'all love not to everybody love not to put that info in. All right. Is that 18 people? 17 people? 1, 2, 3. I doubt it, but okay. The other thing I'm gonna say before we get started is uh please participate. This I don't need this class. Okay. And I'm just gonna say it like that. You're gonna get out of it what you put into it. Yes, this is an instructional period, but I'm not a typical lecturer or teacher in that way. I need to know that what I'm giving you is valuable and that you're getting something from it. Um, so make sure that when I ask a question, that you respond in the chat, or if if I ask people to raise their hands or comment, please do, because that helps me make the class better for you and everybody else involved. There are no dumb questions. Everything that you're thinking or have a question about, I promise you there's somebody else in the room who also has that same question. And you being shy or not standing up and saying what you need to say is hindering somebody else's progress. So if you have a question, please don't send it to me privately. Ask it in the chat, or raise your hand and ask it out loud if it's time for that. So those are my little housekeeping things. Kia and Renee, I made y'all co-hosts, so if y'all see people that need to be let in, please let them in. And that's it. Any questions before I get started? Okay.
Yes, I have a question. Was there a workbook or something that you were?
There will be an ebook sent with the recording after class.
Okay.
And it's going to do a synopsis of what we covered in class, as well as give you some tools. There'll probably be some prompts in there because this is the Midjourney class, those type of things. But the prompts that I share in class, I will put them in the chat. I don't have any intention on saving the chat because it never works for me, and you really can't copy and paste from the chat once you save it. But I will let you know that you guys can save the chat if you want to once we get to the end. If you don't know how, at the bottom of the chat box, there is which one of these? Is it
It's at the
one of
top of
these?
the chat box.
Or is it the top?
The three
Yeah. Where the three dots are, the ellipses, if you click that, it says save chat. But you'll want to wait until the end and then it'll save the entire chat. Okay. All right. Awesome. Let's let Jennifer log in because she was having a problem with her email and make sure she gets in. Hey, Jennifer, you good?
Yes, I made it. Thank you.
Okay, great. Awesome. Because we haven't even got started, so I just want to make sure. The question that was asked in the chat is, are you using Midjourney or not? Put a 1 if you are, put 2 if you're not.
And I was gonna say real quick, it still went to my junk mail, but I went to my laptop and took it out of junk mail and said it was safe. So we should be good going forward.
It should be good going forward. Yeah. It was saying it had you grayed out on my list, but now that you re-signed up, you're good. So I was able to send that to you. I couldn't send you stuff before. The other emails you were receiving were coming from school. The automated emails that come from school, it's different. But the ones that I was trying to send from Flowdesk, you weren't getting at all. Okay. All right, so we're gonna just jump in. We're gonna dive into Midjourney. So I'm gonna start by sharing my screen. And okay, so some of this will be refresher for those of us who are already using Midjourney, but I always say I'm learning something even when I know stuff. I go to other people's Midjourney sessions, ChatGPT sessions, all of the things, and I promise you I learn something every single time. So don't be surprised by the fact that you use Midjourney, but you get something out of the primer part of the class that I'm going to get today. All right. So what is Midjourney? Midjourney is a interface that is user-friendly. It has sections for exploring, for creating, for editing, and all AI art. My backstory on AI, I tell everybody all the time, I'm a word person. I do not know how to draw. I do not think that I have the greatest imagination. Surprise, surprise. But when AI was introduced to me and I was told that you could create images using words, I was like, oh, they made this for me because I love a word. Okay. If y'all don't follow me religiously on Facebook, I am a bit of a grammar police and I don't like when people use the wrong words and I don't like when people misspell things. And sometimes I put up posts, kind of folks that don't know the difference between two and two are there and there. Okay. So that's what I do. So I like words. But AI art is particularly creating AI art is all about the words. And prompts are just words. They're just words. So if you log into midjourney.com, if you do not have a subscription, that is the first thing that you're going to do. So when you try to access Midjourney, you're actually going to come up on, I'm going to close this out and log out so y'all can see what it looks like. So I'm going to log out and I'm going to get out of Discord. All right. So if you go to midjourney.com, it looks like this. This right here scares a lot of people because what does it look? It looks like it looks wrong. It looks ancient. It looks like, it looks like pre-AOL computer screens. It looks, it looks like when I worked at the patent and trademark office, we had those computer monitors and all is just green letters on the screen. So that's what it looks like. It puts people in the mind of that. But when you come to midjourney.com, the first thing you're going to do, if you don't have an account, then you want to sign up. It's going to ask you, do you want to continue with Discord or continue with Google? If you want to use an email address that is not a Google address, then you're going to click continue with Discord, right? Or you can put in your Google, you can log in with Google if you want to. My suggestion is to do Discord. So you're going to say continue with Discord. And you're going to see the screen. It's going to say you've been invited to join Midjourney, and you're going to click accept invite. And the Discord window is going to open up. You can then just open up a new tab and type in midjourney.com. And it should just log you in, but I don't know. Okay, there you go. So you're gonna get this. It's gonna say authorize, and then the Midjourney interface will open. So you might say, "Oh, that's so confusing." It is a little bit. So when Midjourney first started, there was no quote unquote midjourney.com. There was only Discord, and Discord was where you wrote your prompts and got your result. And then when you went over to midjourney.com, that was where you could see what you had created. And you could only see what you created. It was nothing else really to do over here except download your images and organize your images. That's it. This was just like the gallery. Now, about a year ago, I think it's been a year now, Midjourney introduced what is called the alpha interface. So this used to say Midjourney Alpha, but now because anyone has access to it, it's just midjourney.com. So midjourney.com is where you can do all the things, though you still can do some things in Discord. And we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, so once you're in Midjourney, you're going to come down to the bottom and you're going to choose subscription here. And if you don't have a subscription, then you're going to want to get one. These are the plans that are available. There is a $10 plan, a $30 plan, a $60 plan, and a $120. This is how much you can pay if you want to do it monthly. If you want to do it by the year, then it's going to charge you a little less per month, but you're going to pay for 12 months in advance. Okay. The differences in the billing. The basic plan is $10 a month, and you get limited generations. That means you can only generate 200 images per month. Every time you generate an image on Midjourney, you get 4. So divide 200 by 4, it's 50. So it's 50, it's really 50 generations. Okay. All right. The standard plan is $30 a month. You get 15 fast generations, which just means that Midjourney generates your images more quickly than relaxed generations, but you also get unlimited relaxed generations. So if you're serious about using Midjourney and you plan to use it for your business, my recommendation is to get start with the $30 a month plan. I currently have the $60 a month plan where you get 30 hours a month of fast generations. You still get unlimited relax, and it also runs 12 generations at a time. So that means I can hit the tab 12 times and they will all run simultaneously. The two lower plans, they do 3 jobs at a time. 3. All right. $60 a month. The upside to $60 a month is you get stealth image generation, which means that you can toggle on so that your images won't be seen on the Explore page. This is the explore page. This is the page where any images that are public can be viewed. Before you get all nervous about that, I have never seen my own image, even when I didn't have stealth mode on this webpage. Okay, there are millions, not an exaggeration, of people using Midjourney. So it is a rare occasion that you see an image from you or somebody you know. Okay, don't get caught up in stealth. $30 is a great place to start. Okay. When you feel like you can afford it, if that's something you want to do, go ahead and get the $60 a month plan. But I'll tell you that make sure that you are making $60 a month from your art before you invest $60 a month in a plan to generate art. Okay? That's my advice on that. All right. So once you choose your subscription, then you'll be able to generate images. This is just the subscription page. It's telling me how many fast hours I have left, 24. And what dates my billing is, and da 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 da. All right. And if you run out of hours, you can always buy more. Okay. But I rarely run out of hours, and even if I do, I'm not buying. I'm always spending $6 a month. I'm not buying anymore. That's me. All right. Okay, so the main tabs in Midjourney, of course, are Explore, right? This is where you see the public creations. Da, 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 da. This is where you see. This is where you can also get inspiration, right? And prompts, because every image that's shown on the Explore page, if you click on it, there's the prompt. And because it's public, you can use it. I always say, if you're going to use a prompt that you got from the Explore page, make sure you do something to make it your own, right? Just to be fair. On the Explore page, you can click random and it will just show random images. It'll show hot, which are the hot images of the day. And then it'll show you the top images for the day, the top images for the week, and also the top images for the month. And then images that you liked, you can also see on the Explore page. On your Explore page, you can see your liked images. These are all my own images. Don't talk about me. Okay. This might not, and this might not be. But the vast majority of these on here are my own images, my own liked images. Okay. All right. And if you click random, every time you click it, it will randomize the images. Don't think just because you keep coming back on Midjourney and you see the same images, you can always switch them out. Just hit random. You also can search. Say you're looking for cocktail. Right? Say you're looking for, say you want to learn how to make, somebody was talking about this today. Say you want to learn how to make character sheets. Click character sheet and you'll see images of character sheets, and then you can click on it and you can look at what the prompting is to create a character sheet, if that's something that interests you. If you're looking for, I like paint splashes because I like what they do as image references in my images. So often I look for paint splashes. That's one of my favorite search terms. But you can search on the Explore page just like you can anywhere else. I think people forget that they can do that, or maybe they don't know, but you can. You can search on the Explore page for just about anything. Florals, whatever somebody may type in as a part of a prompt, you can search for it on the Explore page. All right. The next tab is the Create button. The Create tab is where you actually do your prompting. Like I said before, every time you type in a prompt and click enter, 4 images are generated, right? And as y'all can see, I've been working on Valentine Girls. And playing around with different style references. I'm just scrolling through just so you can see the variety of types of images that can be created in Midjourney, which is also, Midjourney be playing around with the nakedness sometimes. Just, we're gonna act like we didn't see it. But just showing you guys how many different kinds of images you can create. And this is my number one reason why Midjourney is my favorite. Because just using the different parameters and tools is going to give you images that you probably wouldn't even think up most of the time. Like you can give them the framework and then they'll add the details and it's magic.
Not me wanting to take one of your prompts. Like, whoa, like 4 back.
Or that.
Her, go back. Go, what you
This?
say? No.
These?
Nope.
Before these?
No, it was after those. Keep
Oh,
going.
after these?
One more. She was like glowing. One more. I'm sorry, y'all. I love me some baldies. I love me some bald women.
I do too. I have an affinity for them. I don't know why. I don't know, girl.
Yeah, your new name is Promptress, for real.
So this is all SREFs, okay? This is what it is.
We'll
All right.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
Okay, so I noticed that the prompt guides that you do, they are for mainly for ChatGPT and DALL-E. And I was unsure how to create the Chibi styles in Midjourney because I love Midjourney better than ChatGPT as well.
Well, you can create the Chibi style in Midjourney. They just won't. They're not as commercial as they're not as, I don't know what the word is. They don't have that. I honestly believe DALL-E is better for commercial looking art, like cartoon images better in DALL-E, and more artistic images pop better in Midjourney. And not to say you can't create Chibi dolls in Midjourney, because I have.
I see them in here.
Yeah. And I'm literally using the same prompt. This is a prompt from one of my prompt guys, I think.
It is.
Probably the Dog Mama's one. Yeah. So you can use this. It's literally the same prompt. It's not. So don't get caught up in that this prompt guide is made for X, Y, and Z.
Okay.
The other way, and the other way you get really good Chibi images is by using Chibi images as a style reference. This one in particular is not. This is just a prompt. No Chibi style reference or anything. These This one did. This one has it as a style reference.
Those are beautiful. And I noticed that your nose on a lot of your images has this does this thing that I was like, hmm, very distinct. If you haven't noticed, your art resonates with me.
Oh, thanks. All right.
That cute little button
So,
nose.
oh, thanks. That really comes from using Niji as Niji is my favorite. Like I use Niji all the time. And it is just it is a, I guess it's more like an anime style. It is Midjourney's version of anime. So Niji
Mm-hmm.
6, because we're on the 6th version of Midjourney. Niji 6 gives a very distinct look as well. All right, so that's the create tab. The edit tab is to refine. This is a new tab, and it is to refine and enhance your artwork. And I don't think everybody has access to editor. I'm not sure. Monique, hey, you had your hand up?
Yes. What did you say? Is it Niji? Niji?
It's Niji, Niji.
Niji?
Uh-huh.
It's the
N-I,
mid-journey version of what?
of like anime, of
Okay.
anime style. It is their anime style.
And
Yes.
it's a style reference. Is that what you
It
call?
is a parameter. Anything that you type in the prompt and you put a dash in front of it. So if we say let's just use one of these simple prompts, like this one that says Valentine's Day themed cartoon clip art of a white puppy with a pink collar, white background. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Right, and that's listed with version 6.1, which is the most recent version of Midjourney. But anything with these two dashes and then something behind it, this is the parameter. So this one, the AR, that's for aspect ratio. It's 1:1, so it's going to give it a square version. And then this is the version of Midjourney. And if you want to use Niji, you just type in Niji space 6. And we're going to talk about what some of the most important parameters are in 1 second. But yeah, so I did create, and you just wait for it to run. It's going to tell you the completion percentage up here. And so you can see the difference between these images that were just run as Valentine's Day white puppy clip art, and then these were run with Niji. So they have that signature, the big eyes, and just that Japanese style art.
That anime look.
Yeah, the anime look. Yeah.
Thank you.
So that's what Niji does to your image. All right. And then personalize, we're gonna skip that for a minute. We're gonna go to organize, because explore, create, edit. Edit is a little bit advanced, so we're gonna skip that for now. We're gonna do explore, create, and we're gonna go to organize. Organize is where you're gonna see all of your images. And it's also where you can organize your images. Organize is listed by date, of course. So everything is listed by date. So everything that you created on any particular day is underneath that date. You can see what I worked on today. I haven't really been in Midjourney that much today. So you see today, and you'll see the images that I rendered today. Here on the right-hand side, you'll see these drop downs. You can click organize to remove them, and if you click organize to open them up, so then you'll see folders and open that up, and it just says all images, and then it says create folder. So you can create folders manually, or you can create folders as a smart folder. If you want to create a smart folder, you click the button, and then you're going to give it the search term. So let's just say I want to create a Valentine's Day folder. So I'm going to say that my search term is Valentine, and Valentine. So all different ways you put Valentine. So Valentine, Valentine S, Valentine apostrophe S. Those are my search terms. We're going to call this folder V-Day 2025. And then if I click create folder, through the magic of AI, all of the images that have those words in the prompts will automatically be in this folder.
So you don't have to move anything to it.
Nope.
That's awesome. Can you show the beginning? You did that in organize?
Yeah, I'm in organize.
And then where did you
and under folders.
Where's folders?
If you click or did you click organize?
I did. My screen don't look like that though.
What does it look like?
I
look like this?
You know what? I don't have nothing to the left.
You don't have no images? Have you created images?
I have images.
Okay.
But there's nothing over there on that side. But maybe I'm in Midjourney. I don't even see a search. I don't even see a search over there.
Are you on a tablet or are you on a desktop?
On a tablet.
Yeah, that's it. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, let me go on my.
Yeah. Yeah, because it covers so much space. It's very hard to get all of that to be seen on your tablet.
Yeah. I generally don't do any housekeeping type things on my tablet. I'll just use my tablet or even my phone just to generate images. I don't do anything like trying to organize or anything like that on a mobile device because it's a headache. Jennifer?
Okay, I see it now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, because I was going to say when I went and looked at mine, I didn't have organize on the right side, but I had never used it. But then I saw it was on the left side, and when I clicked on the organize button, then I was expecting the folders to be on the left side, but they weren't. And then I looked to the right, and then I saw it on the right side.
Okay. Yeah, so the general tabs are here on the left. Once you come inside the organize tab, the organize button is to the right of the search bar. All right, so then you would do folders and click folders and then click create folder. And smart, and then if you wanted to do what I did with like the Valentine's Day images, you do smart folder. And as you can see, it automatically adds any images that match your search terms. But you can't manually add or remove images from smart folders. So once if you create a smart folder, it's gonna just do it automatically. You can't modify it in any way manually. Okay. All right. Then after folders, you have profiles. And this is new because mood board has been added. So we're gonna skip that because I hadn't even noticed that was there. Okay. So now we're gonna go to filters, and once you're in, oh, let me see. go. Let me click back on all images. And you can view your folders in any way. So it was just showing me my V-Day 2025 folder, but if I click all images, you still can see all images. Even after you put them in folders, they're still all able to be viewed on the organized tab, all images. So go down to filters, and filters is just going to another way for you to see what you want to see. So you can look at all of the images that you liked. I use the like button to remind me of what images I've downloaded. That's how I use my like button, right? Because otherwise I'll forget. So once I download images, if I'm going to download images, I'm always going to like them before I download them. And you can like them there, or you can like them here under the Create tab. When you click on your image, you see this little heart over here, and you just like it. That's how I remember what images I've downloaded. Okay, so liked. That's my like tab.
I have a question.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Sure.
So when you download, do you download yours to your system, or does it download directly to the Dropbox or something?
Mm-mm.
I can't set that up.
You can't set it up like that. It's just going to automatically download to your
device,
computer, and then you'll move it where you want it to go.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So liked, unrated, and hidden. I hide images sometimes because the people reenact it or whatever. So also hidden images. You can filter by type. Grids. You only get grids from, well, whenever it comes out in set of 4, that's technically a grid. So any images that are rendered in sets of 4 is a grid, and so that's really going to be everything. And then you can filter by image size. So your square images, your landscape style images, and they're only showing as squares, but if you click on them, you'll see the landscape style, right? These are old. But yeah, you can see.
They still look good though.
Really nice.
Yeah, these are from February last year. So these are version 4. These are version 4 images. And so yeah, so landscape and then portrait size. That's landscape. And then portrait style. And it's really starting all the way back. And I have a lot of images, so sometimes it takes them a while to populate. I got a lot. As y'all can see, I have a lot of images. But yeah, so landscape style is just, portrait style. And you guys understand the aspect ratios, right? Square, 1:1. The landscape is anything where the length is more, no, the width is more than the length. And then portrait, of course, is when the aspect ratio, length about 9:16. Width, length, right. It's width times length. That's the number order, width times length. So this is a 2x3. These are 2x3. So 2 wide, 3 long, width times length, 2x3. And then landscape is the opposite. landscape is the opposite. So these are 3x2. So 3x2. So, all right. Okay. So you can choose to pull your images by those. And then also you can look at them by version. Version 6, which is our most recent one. Right. And you can see where it started because version 6 started December of last year, I think. Yeah. So these are December 21st, 2023. Then you can look at version 5. And this also can let you see how, well, if you've been using Midjourney for a while, how the iterations have changed with it and just have gone from it. Also helps you remember if there was a style that you liked, what it, you know, you can go back to that. You don't have to stay in the most common version. And that's another way that Midjourney is vastly better. It is better, right? And these are all these are Niji 5, actually. I told you I love Niji. All right, so 4, but yeah, you can go all the way back to version 1. I don't think I've made anything in version 1. I think when I started using Midjourney, it was on version 4. Right? Yeah, it was on version 4 when I first started. So my oldest images start with version 4. All right. And then you can view by what's published and unpublished. Published and unpublished only is visible if you have stealth mode. Because you can, stealth mode means your images are unpublished. So if I click unpublished, it's going to show you everything that's in stealth mode, everything that's not on that can't be viewed on the explore page. So that's what unpublished does. It shows you anything that's not in stealth mode, and then published will show you the opposite. So if you don't have stealth mode, all your images are published. And then tiled and raw. So tiled images, these are my very first Midjourney images. These are number one. This is number one. December 2nd, 2022. That's how long I've been doing it. This was my very first images in Midjourney, and they were version 4, I think. Oh, these are version 3. This is version 3, actually. And then these are version 4.
Have you ever gone back and run an old prompt from version 4 to see what it would look like version 6 now?
I have. Let's do that. Let's see.
Wow.
Like I did. Look, I know, right? Look at them. So they sound cute. No. But yeah. And most of these prompts were prompts that I brought over from Creative Africa. So if I wanted to view this prompt, you're just gonna go down here where you see use, and I'm just gonna click prompt, and it's gonna populate up here, and I'm gonna change this version from 4 to 6.1. Or if I don't put any version at all, it'll default to the current version, which is 6.1, and hit enter. And we can see what it looks like.
Do you have personalization on? Do you use it much?
I don't. I don't use personalization. I use personalization when I want to. I don't keep mine on. I don't keep mine on. A lot of people keep theirs on all the time. I don't. I do not. So this is what it looks like in the current version.
Wow. Makeup on fleek.
Yep.
I wonder how that would change if you put Niji on there.
It changed a little bit. Prompt. So, prompting is the foundation, of course, of all AI art creation. Knowing how to craft prompts effectively is really essential. So, um, you just need clear, concise instructions. You just want to make sure that even with simple prompts, that you are articulating what you want to see. And that's really all it takes. All it takes is what you want to see. So this is what they look like. Aniji. Let me look at chat. Thanks, Carmen, because yeah, that's a great question and answer. All right, so deciding what order you put your prompts is also will also change the look of your prompt. So say you want to do a futuristic cityscape at night, right? So we put in the subject first. And then we're just going to switch it. We're going to say at night, comma, a futuristic cityscape with the setting first. S.C.A.L.E. So a futuristic cityscape at night versus at night, a futuristic cityscape.
So what kinds of things would you say will help us get better at prompting? I while I'm at work, I listen to these audio books, novel type of books, and some words came up in there, and I find myself kind of writing those words down, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and but what kind of things, should we do if we don't think that we are great at describing things? What kind of practice?
I honestly start by, I can look at something. Let's see. I'm gonna just pull up an image. Let's go to,
But like a lot of people who are very straightforward don't use a lot of descriptors.
right. But if you, so let's see. So I'm gonna look at this image. I'm not gonna look at the prompt at all. I'm just gonna look at this image and I'm gonna use this to write my prompt. All right. And it's honestly just type in what you see. A chibi style African American man and woman. She is wearing a bridal gown.
A cream colored bridal.
Her shoulders. She's wearing a bridal gown without. You have to be careful with words you use because I was about to say her shoulders are bare. Bare might not go. So she's wearing a bridal gown without sleeves. I guess I could have put sleeveless, but I'm already typing. Carrying a bouquet and wearing a veil with an ornate gold headband. He is clean shaven, no mustache, wearing a three-piece brown suit with a white shirt and matching necktie. He is holding her hands, and his other hand is in his pocket. They are standing in a wild garden at dusk with a golden glow surrounding them. They look very much in love. That's my prompt. And I just described what I saw. Copy. I'm going to bring it over to Midjourney and paste. I'm going to do an aspect ratio of 1:1. I just want it to be a square. And
Your
I'm going to
mustache
put,
wearing.
huh?
Mustache wearing space.
Oh,
they-
no mustache. Um, when I misspell things, I don't worry about it in the prompt. They know what I mean.
Oh, okay.
But and I'm gonna put the stylized. I'm gonna put it in the middle at 500, and I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna see what this gives me and decide whether I'm gonna do niche or not after.
They gave them a beard.
I know.
And
They
you
do what they
told them
want to
not
do.
to.
We got one with no beard.
It's cute though. Love it.
And so that's not bad. Now, if you wanted it to have more of that particular image, you can always copy this image and bring it over to Midjourney and paste it in as an image reference. And you paste it in as an image reference and then hit enter. And it will use this image as the reference point to start the prompt. So since I brought these in as an image reference, we can start talking about that. So within the prompt field here, you'll see it says, what will you imagine? That is where you're always going to type your prompt. This icon that looks like a picture, if you click that, that's how you add images to your prompt. Like if you have an image that you want to upload or drop here, you can. You'll see when it opens up, it turns red, and then when you click it again and close it, it turns like black. And then here are the prompt settings. Here at the end of the box, if you click that, it opens up a drop down, and this is how you change your prompt settings. Changing your prompt settings changes them overall. So that means whichever prompt, whatever you type into the prompt box, when you change the prompt settings, that will be the default. Anything you add in the box, you will override what's in the default. So you'll see here, so my what I have as my image size is 3:4. So that's why I was putting aspect ratio 1:1, so it will override what my settings are, because I have my settings, I have my image size settings, my aspect ratio set at 3:4. Then if you look at the model, you'll see the mode is standard or raw. Raw will create more photorealistic images. It also makes your images cuter if they're like a character. Or if it's a scene, it makes it more cinematic. It makes it more filmic, more, it makes it bigger. It makes it pop. So that's what Style Raw does to your images. If it's a standard image, it's going to make it more photorealistic. If it's a character, it's going to make it cuter. And if it's a scene, it's going to make it more cinematic, like something you would see on film, right? You can set your default version. It does not have to be set at 6.1.
Wait a minute. You said if it's raw, it's gonna do more. That's the drama on it, or is it standard? If it's standard, it's what?
If it's standard, it's what you typed in. Raw is gonna add. You can, if you type in, right, it's gonna add flavor. If it's a character, it's gonna make it cuter. It's gonna make it more photorealistic. If you're somebody that's trying to, if you want to make like stock images, use Style Raw because it's gonna give you a more photo look. For standard images, and then if it's a scene, it's going to make it more cinematic.
Okay.
All right. Personalized is your personalized code. We'll talk about that. Mine is off right now. And then the aesthetics. So stylization is --S. It is not style, because Style Raw is the only style that it's going to accept. So if you want to use Style Raw and it's not set to raw, you type in style, the entire word, raw. To change the aesthetics, the stylization, Stylization is different than style. Stylization is how Midjourney interprets your prompt. The lower the stylization, the closer it's going to be to what you typed in the box. The higher it is, the more Midjourney uses its own aesthetics and imagination, and also what you've done as a prompter in Midjourney is going to add that zhuzh to it. So the higher the stylization, it is a bit like raw, but it is different. Raw has very specific things. Raw is going to do what I said. If it's a character, it's going to be cuter. It's going to make regular images look more photorealistic, and it's going to make scenes cinematic. Stylization is, I like to call it Midjourney's imagination. It is the imagination piece of Midjourney. So if you say, hey, I want a picture of a red balloon, and we can do it. I'll put a prompt in and we'll play with the stylization. But stylization starts at 100 and it goes all the way up to 1,000. So that's just starts at 0. It goes to 1,000, right? And you can set it to be, whatever you want your default to be. Weirdness is going to add quirkiness to your images. It's gonna make them out there. I don't use weird. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
A lot of people do. So, but it goes all the way from 0 to 3,000. But it's also a good way to play, because playing in Midjourney is really the best way to get good at using Midjourney. So that's another reason I say, if you're going to invest in Midjourney, go ahead and get the $30 plan, because you get unlimited relax mode, so you can play and play and play and play and play, and you don't have to worry about hitting your limit. You can be on Midjourney all day long if that's what you want to do. And when you first start, it's kind of what you want to do. Anyway, and then variety is chaos. So chaos is chaos is going to change how your set of 4 looks. When you put in a prompt and you get 4 images, they're usually very similar. Chaos, the higher the chaos, the greater the variety of the set of 4 images you get. So you may get 4 images that look nothing alike. So that is another way to get new images to create prompts from. So that's what variety is. Variety is chaos, and chaos is -- you can type in chaos, CHAOS, or and then your number. I think it's up to 100. What is chaos? 0 to 100. Yeah, chaos is 0 to 100. And you do chaos, or you can do -- and the number. Either one. You can do chaos 50 or -- C 50 if you want to use chaos.
How do you feel about chaos?
I use it sometimes. It depends on what I'm doing. If I'm just playing around, sometimes I do chaos just to see what I'll get, see what different kind of images I can get.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then of course your options for speed. Relax is not available in the basic plan, of course. It doesn't spend fast hours, and you just can generate as much as you want, unlimited. Your fast hours generate, when you first start, it's always, the default is fast, okay? The default is fast. So if you have a plan where you get a certain number of fast hours and relax hours, make sure you put it on relax unless you want it to be on fast, because your fast hours get spent first. Okay. And then turbo, but I think only the $60 plan and the $120 plan can use turbo, and it's 2 times fast hours, and it spends twice as many fast hours, so I never use it. Currently, apparently, I think Midjourney is still on unlimited relaxed hours for everybody. So even if you have the basic plan, you can just generate. I haven't seen an email or a notification that says they changed that yet. Let me look at updates. Let me make sure. Profile mood boards, patchwork, image editor, personalization. I don't know. I don't know where it went. I could have sworn the announcement was here. Let's see, information, announcements. Yeah, they had announced that they were unlimited. I have to check my email. Web
Unlimited
updates.
relaxed, you mean? They took it away after the holidays.
No.
Mm.
As of
So,
last Monday,
Okay,
it was
they still
still
giving
on.
it?
yep.
Yeah, they were still
I
doing it.
always render and relax, so
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I rarely go to fast. I don't even be paying attention most of the time. I don't even know that I'm not on fast. But let's see. I'll check my email because yeah.
and the
Word
turbo
on the
you
street,
use it on
yeah, word
30.
on the street was they had it was still relaxed mode.
Yeah, the
Waiting.
turbo you can use it on a $30 plan, but I promise you I did it once like a dummy and I literally killed my fast hours in 2 days.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I'm
I don't need to generate that fast. What'd you say, Kim?
Miss Renee, stop using the words on yourself, please.
What did I do?
Oh, like a dummy.
And
Because
I mean,
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just
yeah, we
saying,
don't like it.
you know I know
They
I'm
don't like
smart as hell. I'm damn near Forrest Gump.
no, but I don't want you saying that though. I don't like that.
Yes, ma'am. I'll stop. I'm sorry.
it. Okay. So those are the settings for your images. Okay, Grammarly move. Those are the settings, your presets, right? So if you take a prompt, and I'm gonna use a simple prompt. Let's just use our little, dog. All right, so Valentine's Day themed cartoon clip art of a white puppy with a pink collar. Aspect ratio is 1:1, and I have it on Niji. Um, and we wanted to look at one weird, right? Weird, and we're gonna do weird goes up to 3,000. So we're gonna say weird 1,500 just to see. We're gonna do the midpoint of weird and see what happened. Um, then oh, let me tell you how I get my prompt back in here really quick. I just use if you're on your I'm on a Windows desktop. I mean laptop. I don't know what happens with a Mac because I don't have one. But if I just click, if my cursor is in the prompt box and I click the up arrow, it's gonna put the last prompt that I did in the thing. Okay, that's just what it is.
Oh, it did it on Apple too, on Mac as well.
Yeah. So if that's a way you can just rerun your last prompt. Is just by hitting the up arrow. Number one. All right, so let's go and see what our puppy look like. Weird. I'm almost afraid. It's saying starting, but it's not working. Okay, we're just gonna. Maybe it's not gonna run it. Can you do weird with Niji? Let's see. Let's do it again. Let's take Niji off and see if it runs. It may not run with Niji. The journey is being weird because I'm trying to use weird. All right. Let's see if it lets me do chaos. And I'm going to do chaos all the way up to the front. They all say starting, but they're not moving. Midjourney, don't do this in the middle of my class. Yeah, I'm not gonna patience. All right, so they didn't. Make sure my Y'all can hear and see me, correct? Somebody tell me.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, because sometimes my internet be weird. Sometimes it just decide to say, "Hey, we're gonna restart." So just making sure. All right, let's try it again. Let's see if I can do it now. I'll just use this image, and let's see if I do chaos 50. No, you don't want to do it. Oh. Is it just me or is it Midjourney? Somebody run something in Midjourney and tell me if it's me or if it's Midjourney.
I just rendered something.
Okay. So it's me. So Midjourney, it's me.
Yeah, it's you, because mine is literally at 33% since you asked that question just now.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's just.
Maybe if you refresh your screen.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do it right now. Let's see. Refresh. Oh, now it's running it. Now it's running the weird puppy. So it was just a glitch.
Aww, it's a cute little puppy.
Yeah, I put in weird. I put weird 1500. So I don't know. What am I do? They're not so bad. So this is with the weird. This was the puppy, the Niji puppy, but with weird. But just give me some different iterations of it. Not so bad. I don't know. This is a cat dog. This is a cat dog. I think that's a cat dog.
Cat dog, cat dog.
And I don't know what that is. I don't know that that's a puppy either. As Martin said to Gina when they went to Chilligan's Island, that ain't no damn puppy.
So chuppy.
No damn puppy. Okay, no puppy. Okay. So that's what weird did. All right, let's try it again and let's see what if we can do chaos, just so y'all can see. Let's do C50. Oh, okay. It's working. It's doing a little something. Now y'all know we say white puppy, right?
What is that?
And that's what this is what chaos.
What
does.
in tarnation?
Chaos does what it wants to do.
Wants to do.
And that's why it's chaotic. You got one puppy out the bunch. I don't know.
That's exactly what I was going to call it, chaotic.
Yes, because that's what it does. It's chaotic. So that's what chaos does, whatever it wants to do. But sometimes you might get something that you want out of here. I don't know about these
where they get puppies from though?
These onion fairies, they got puppy ears. I don't know.
Onion fairies.
But you know, this is what we got. This is what they gave us. And if I'm actually just gonna click rerun just to see if it do it one more time, see what else it gives us. All right, so while that's running, weird, strange, we're gonna go down here and we're gonna click on one of our images and we're gonna run through the creation actions that populate once you have an image. So once you have an image, once you've rendered anything, and we don't have to keep using the same image, let's slow down. Let's find something different. Hatsune to play with. Let's do some of my little Valentine girl. All right, so let's do my Valentine girl tier. So once you once you render your images, and you click on one, you have a lot of options here under creation action. So if you click more options, you actually can stack these creation actions up with all of the things, but I just have them stacked with the ones I use. So I rarely use, and I'm just gonna click more options. I rarely use Remix, Pan, Zoom. I don't do those. So I have my stack here of the things that I use, which is Vary, Upscale, More, and Use in a Prompt. Use is short for use in a prompt. So the bottom button, the bottom row is use in a prompt. And you have three options. You have image, you have style, and you have prompt. So you can use this image in another prompt. Like you could say, what can I say? Oh, okay. We're gonna do a 2 black girl cheerleaders. I'm just gonna use the simple prompt. 2 black girl cheerleaders, right? That's the prompt I'm gonna put in. So if I wanted to use this image as an image prompt for that, I would just click image, and it's going to use this image as a reference for this prompt that I typed in. So I'm just going to hit enter. I also can do it again and use it as oh, weird, it's still there. Jesus, I didn't mean to do that. Let's take that out. I must have it clicked in my settings. I just turn weirdness down. We don't want it. All right. So then we have the 2 black girl cheerleaders, and these are the parameters that are already set. And instead of image, we're going to do style. Right? And I'm going to show you how you can tell which one is using in a minute. So I click style and use it for a style reference. A style reference is going to take the aesthetics of this image, like the feel of it or the vibe of it. An image reference is going to try to recreate the image with the prompt. This is going to combine the prompt that you have and the image that you give it. It has the style reference is going to have less weight than the image reference. All right, so this is now I click style. Go. If you just want to add your prompts again to the space without it running automatically, you're going to click prompts. So that's like if you want to edit your prompt, if you want to add something to it or take something away from it, you click prompt, and then the prompt will populate with all the parameters that you use for that prompt. And then you can change it up if you want to. So say I want to change the colors to red and black instead of pink and white. So if I want to edit my prompt, all right. Cool. So we can see what the three, what the difference is in the three. Once again, this was the white puppy, y'all, with chaos. Weird might just take a long time to populate. That might just be it, because this has the weird parameter and it's not doing anything. Okay, so this is the one where I said 2 black girl cheerleaders, and I used the image as a style reference. And then this is the one where I changed it up. Now I'm going to show you, I'm going to do it again with the image reference because it had weird attached to it. So we're going to use this and change it to an image reference, just so we can see the difference. This is the one where I changed the colors to red and black. And
You click on for the style reference. Did you click on the person or the? Never mind. I see character reference, style reference. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So And this is the one where I did it with just where I used it as this was style, this was image reference. All right. So when you add an image to your prompt in any way, I'm just gonna say use. So when you add an image to your prompt, and you hover over the image, can y'all see it? I know let's zoom in a little bit. I'm gonna zoom in. And you hover over the image, there are three options at the bottom of the image. The first one that looks like a picture, of course, is the image reference. The second one is a style reference. And the last one is a character reference. Okay. Image is going to try to emulate the actual image. Style is going to take the feel, the mood, or the vibe, the color scheme, those type of things, the style of the image, and then the character reference is going to try to emulate the actual characters. So we're going to do two black girl cheerleaders, and I'm going to click character reference just so you can see. I wish I had a screen big enough so I could keep my so it could look like this all the time because blind. Okay. Eyeballs. Been wearing glasses since I was 6. Okay. All right. So this is, y'all don't wanna, oh, y'all wanna, but because my thing, what is happening? That's different. I've never seen it do that. What is it doing? Oh, it's because I got it so big. Okay, now we gotta unzoom it so it can act like it got some sense. Okay.
Why they got these two girls, cheerleaders turned around to show their butts, and then they looking across their shoulder? I didn't ask for that.
Oh, because AI is run by men. Okay.
Yeah, that's what somebody said the other day.
That's why. It's because it's run by men. That's why. That's why we get sometimes the girls show up and don't have no shirt on. That's why.
Just have one.
Because they started it. Because that's and they didn't make for us. So these are the ones with a character reference. These are the characters that they are built off of. They got pom-poms on their shoes, so it's okay. But they're right cute. All right. All right, so those are the uses here: image, style, prompt, and then the other options under more, if you click rerun, it's literally that. It's just going to rerun the exact same prompt. It's not going to show it or anything. It's just going to rerun it and it'll just start populating. Editor is going to bring up the editor. Not yet. Upscale is just going to upscale your images. I don't trust the upscale in Midjourney. I don't use it. Because it's going to upscale it, but it's still not going to upscale it to what you need it for to sell it. It makes it harder to download if you upscale it because it's a bigger file. So I don't use upscale within Midjourney. I do use Vary though. I like Vary because if I get an image that I really like, and I'm going to find one that I really like, none of those. So if I render an image that I'm crazy about, let's say her, I really like her, and I want some more images that look like her, maybe so I can make a set, or, if I'm going to do a set of journal covers or something like that. So you find an image that you really like, right? And you're like, oh, I wish I had more of her. If you go to vary and either choose subtle, subtle doesn't make enough changes for me. Subtle, I rarely use subtle because it it renders images that are almost exactly like they're very, very slight changes. But I'm going to click subtle just so you can see what a subtle, it's going to give you 4 new images based on this image. I usually do very strong, and it's going to give me 4 images based on this image with it makes bigger changes, right? So this is subtle. And you can see that they are different, but it looks like at first glance they look very much the same.
Mm-hmm.
These are the 4 images created using subtle. And then I'm gonna go to strong. Strong changes it up in different ways. It changes the bow, it changes what kind of earrings she has on, it changes the look of the blouse. So and it makes for a more cohesive set to me. You may be someone who wants them to be very, very similar, or you could take all 8 of them and package them together like that. But if people often say, well, you're never going to get the same image twice. No, but you can get one similar enough using the variations to have a cohesive set of images. So
Can I ask, what, when you're selling that those images that look just alike, what are people using that for?
sets for journals, or I don't know, artwork. We get too bogged down in what people are going to use them for.
And don't worry about that. Just put
They're
it out there.
also going to use them for whatever you tell them to use them for. Most of the time, you say,
Well,
"Hey,
that would be my question. Then, what are we gonna
yeah."
tell them to use it for?
You say, "Hey, these are journal covers," or "Hey, this is wall art," or it depends
Okay.
on what what your audience is looking for and what you choose to sell them for. And a lot of times it's just AI art, and then you give them some options of what they can use it for.
Gotcha.
Use some mock-ups and put it on a t-shirt, put it on a sweatshirt, put it on a bag, put it on a cup, you know what I'm saying? Um, if we're
Okay.
going to create the art, we need to be mindful of using it. It is I am speaking to myself as well as y'all, because let's say view options. Let's do small. Let's do what? Okay. All right. Okay, Hatsune. What is okay? All right. There are 30,000 images here. 30,000 plus since December of 2022. Okay. Have I sold 30,000 images? If I sold each one for $1, I would have $30,000 just from images, just from saying, hey, here are 5 images, $5. Literally. It's nothing is stopping us from doing this but us. But us and our brains that are running inside of the hamster wheel over time.
Yeah, you got that right.
Because what? And I ain't seen a whole bunch of images that look like mine. I don't have no excuse. Like, I don't have no reason. I can't even say, oh, I don't know. Everybody doing this. Well, no, not so much. Not so much. And most of us are like that. Even if you're purchasing prompt guides or whatever, there are 49 different ways to do every prompt that you receive from a prompt guide. can add any kind of style reference you want on it. You can bring in pictures from the internet to use the style reference. The Explore page is my favorite place to find images to use for references to change artwork.
Can you show an example of that?
Okay, this is my image. And let's find one that I haven't already SREF to death. I haven't prompted to use images on to death. Let's go to create. Let's find a simpler one. Let's do my little girl here. This little girl. All right, so this is the prompt, right? If I go to explore and I choose this image and just say style, use this image as a style reference for my girl. And then let's do it again. And this time I'm not even going to use an image of a person. I'm going to just use something random. This little stack of cats. I'm going to remove this one and add this as a style reference. Now.
Oh, wow.
This is using this girl as the reference for the prompt.
Oh.
Wow. Cute.
And this is using the stack of cats.
So cute.
That is adorable, though. That first one could have been a greeting card or something for a kid.
Yep.
So you don't have to always use a person, a person for a person. You can use literally anything, like all these weird images. Like, why is this cat? Why are they crocheting on the cat? I don't know. We're gonna use those style reference, and then we're gonna use this scenery as a style reference. And something that I love to use as a style reference is I like to make my images glow. So I'm gonna look for neon. I'm gonna come over here on this Explore page and look for neon and find something that's glowing.
Oh, and them boots.
And do style on my girl. And then I'm going to find something else. Let's random. Let's do this weird astronaut jellyfish otherworld thing. And go. All right, so here's my little crochet cat one. And this is this was just the green cityscape overrun with green.
Okay.
Oh,
This is the neon boots.
come on, neon.
Okay.
And this is that
Go back. Go back.
Oh, I don't know. She just legs and I don't know.
And that looked like boob.
I don't know how. And this with the
so
astronaut, jellyfish, otherworld, whatever.
So cute.
Very cute.
And if you say, oh, well, how would I say you want to do this as a prompt guide? You're like, how would I sell this as a prompt guide? Because all the images look the same. All the images have the same prompts, right? They all have the same prompt, honestly. If you scroll and you see the prompt is the same for everyone, they just have a different style reference. But you can take the image and I just right clicked on it and I click copy image URL. You also can do it here from that hamburger, the the three lines that are stacked above each other, that's called hamburger. From hamburger. And then you can click copy, and you can also do image URL. But I copied the image URL, and then you can take that image URL and go over to Discord, right? And in Discord, uh, down here in the message bar, you can / and type in describe. When you do describe, it'll pop up, and then you can click link, and then you can paste that URL in, and in Discord will describe.
What's that?
Somebody needs to mute themselves. Discord will describe that image for you. It'll give you 4 descriptions of the image, right? And then you can click here where it says Imagine All, and then it will render those 4 prompts. And it gives you images for each of the prompts that it created from that one image. So now we've got 4 new prompts. And if you come back over to midjourney.com and refresh the screen, and all your prompts, then all your new images are there.
Okay.
Can I do it one more time? You want me to do that one more time, Tracy?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so we're doing this because we want to make a prompt guide.
If you want to make a prompt guide, and you're trying to figure out how you can make a prompt guide with the same, without using the same prompt for every single image, right? Because usually when we make a prompt guide, we want it to be cohesive. So we're usually going to make a prompt guide of similar images, but we don't want to use the same prompt for every image. And
Okay.
yes, you can sell prompt guides that have image references and style references, if that's what you want to do. But if you want to just sell a prompt guide that just has straight prompts and no style references and image references and URLs and all of that, then this is one of the ways that you can do it. You can choose an image. Let's choose this little girl. Choose an image. We're gonna click here and click copy. And click copy. And after copy, we're gonna go down to image URL. So we're gonna copy the image URL. You're gonna come over to Discord. You're gonna / describe. Mine automatically comes up because I use it all the time. If you don't use Discord, then you're gonna have to type it in before you see it. And once you type it in, you're gonna click it. And then it's going to give you the options. It's going to say image or link. If you want to upload an image, you can. If you click image, it's just going to open up your folders on your computer, and you can download an image in here. But I'm going to use link since I copied the link. So click link, Control V to paste it. And I'm going to let it think. It gave me 4 prompts. You can choose any of the prompts, but I always just click Imagine All, so it just runs all 4, so I get all 4 at the same time. But you can definitely run them one by one if you want to.
Get out of here. You know, crochet is in too. Oh, no, that's not the crochet one.
There we go. So now we got all 4 images. And the other thing you can do is run it again. If you click imagine all, if you click here, this rerun button with the circle with the arrows chasing each other, it'll give you 4 new prompts. They give you 4 new prompts, and then you can run them again. You can run them as well.
Now I know how to play in Midjourney.
Oh, I like these. They is real cute.
Yeah.
These cute too. Yeah, and then you come back over to Midjourney.
Oh, just adorable.
This is a prompt guide right here because it's 8 prompts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So this is 8 prompts. You can definitely create a prompt guide. And the other thing about prompt guides is you can create one prompt guides. I used to sell one prompt guides. I used to have a whole store full of them actually. One prompt guides. I'll just show the 4 images and give the prompt for that image. And you can sell them for $1 or $2. And you can you can upsell them by including the upscaled art with them, and then you can sell them for like $5 or something. But yeah, don't think don't let prompt guide make you think you have to always create a whole book of prompts, because you don't. You can sell my prompt guides on Creative Fabrica have 4 prompts in them.
Ooh.
Now, see, I thought that if you only sold one prompt, it would have to be a fillable prompt to make it more I guess attractive.
No, because some people don't want, some people are looking for a specific thing. Like they're not necessarily looking for, why I can't get too much so I can tell. I always pick the wrong thing. But yeah, the prompt guides that I have on ChatGPT, on Creative Fabrica, they have 4, it's 4 prompts a year. I need these. Yes, well. All right. But yeah. So it doesn't have to be
So if we have Creative Fabrica and we can go and get those prompts and then do the same thing we did.
Yeah. For sure. If you have access to any prompt guides, this is my prompt guide bundle. If you have access, well, everybody in here has access to this. Okay? All y'all got this. There are a lot of ChatGPT prompts in here, but this is ChatGPT. This is a Midjourney prompt guide. That's ChatGPT. That's ChatGPT. This is the women. This is a Midjourney prompt guide.
Oh, wow. Oh, you're gonna have me up all night and day, knowing I gotta go to work in the morning.
That's a Midjourney prompt guide. This is a mega prompt list. So this has, I think it's 50 prompts in here. And you can use these for either or. They're just prompts. This image here came from ChatGPT, and this one came from Midjourney, from this prompt guide. This too is just is a mega prompt guide list. So this is, I think there might be 100 prompts in here.
So all you would have to do is include one picture.
Yeah, you just need to show people what it looks like. So copy this prompt, come over
But
to.
I thought on Etsy though, you had to have a picture for each prompt.
Yeah, if you're gonna, why is it unsure? Let's see what it says. Space. It must say curvy. Let's see. A curvy. Yep. A. Sometimes Midjourney don't like curvy, and sometimes it don't care. But if you see you put in a prompt and it has curvy in it, and it says it's unsure about this prompt, I always click notify developers so they can see that they discriminating. And then I just and after that I just let it go. And then I just change the word to plus size instead of curvy.
Is African American and Black, are they interchangeable?
Yeah, they're interchangeable. They
Okay.
say either or. But in the resource that I'm gonna send you guys, I'm gonna send you a whole list of uh uh hairstyles, skin colored, skin tones, as well as illustration styles and something else. Can't remember what the other thing is. But yeah, all of those will be included. So it's like, so you have some options. So you don't just have to say Black or African American. It's all kind of skin tone words and all that kind of stuff. It's a cute. And they don't look too AI. Sometimes when you get the realistic looking images, you're like, I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, that's what I mean when I say you can take in like any of these prompts. The prompts are interchangeable, honestly. And I think this prompt guy has ChatGPT and Midjourney prompts, and each one is labeled. So these are I think the first ones are ChatGPT, and then this is Midjourney. This is Midjourney. So it has both. And this prompt guide too has both, I think. These might all be Midjourney though, if I think about it. Yeah, these are all Midjourney. And some of these look like they are they're very commercial looking. And also the ones that you see that have all these links in them, the links are actually clickable. So if you click on it, the images that I use for the references come up. So you can also use those images for references as well.
So we can drop those like you did and describe. If we get the
Yep.
prompt, we could just take that and drop it and describe.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
Wow, I have learned so much tonight.
Yes. And that we are literally scratching the surface. This has been 2 hours and we have literally scratched the surface of Midjourney. Like, like not we haven't gone deep at all. This is just enough to get you started. And even for people that are already using Midjourney, I think it's enough to keep you going. The ebook is going to have some SREF codes, some uh, uh, it'll have some prompts, and it also has the modifiers, the different descriptors that you can use in your prompts as well. Yeah, so I think this is enough to keep you going for the 2 weeks until we get to our Canva class. And in the Canva class, we will be going over Canva, plus pulling some of the art that we've created from Midjourney over into Canva to use it to create products and social media graphics and things like that. So this is a step-by-step process. This is, yes, awesome.
So do we have homework? Thank you.
No, you don't have no homework. You don't have no homework yet, but
Yeah,
hey,
no.
since you said it, yeah, when I send out when you get your replay and your resource, there may be a homework assignment attached to it. Y'all thank Stephanie for that.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
I'm in a writing class, so I'm in the process of writing a book, but
Mm-hmm.
hopefully next week, if I put a prompt guide book together, would you be able to look over it to make sure it look okay
Yeah,
before
you
I
can.
try to put it up?
Mm-hmm. You can do
Okay.
that.
Okay.
I will.
Thank you.
I don't mind doing that. And for folks who wanna, if you've been thinking about talking to me one-on-one, my schedule is opening up. I am going to post a link to it. I can post a link to it actually here. If you want to book one-on-ones, and I have 30-minute and 1 hour one-on-ones available. I'll put the link in the chat. I think that's it. Tell me if that takes you to a booking page. It should.
Yes, ma'am, it does.
Okay. All right. So you can see the available dates. It's I try to do it the the last week of the month and first week of the month. So I think there are dates for January, February. I don't know if I'll put March in, but you might want to plan ahead. In the spring, I'm probably going to do some VIP days, which is a like a 5 hour you and me getting your life together. Yeah, I'm planning to do that in the spring. I don't have the bandwidth to do it right now, but after Q1 is done, that's the plan to do those. All right. Before we get out of here, does anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns for me?
I just want to say just real quick, we broke up during this. We back together. But if I don't get no sleep tonight, that's your fault. I literally have about 5 prompt books right now.
While you've been in the class?
Yeah, because once you said something about that Earl and then drop, the picture as a reference, I was like, now I don't have any prompts. So now let me go try to describe thing.
Right,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right. Because that's what makes that has been a lot of people's hang up as far as creating prompt guides with Midjourney. They're like, oh, all the images are different, but the prompt is exactly the same. So how can I sell a prompt guide? And every picture has the same prompt. But that's how you fix it.
Got it.
Hey, Jennifer.
I was gonna say thank you. I definitely learned quite a few things tonight. I've been using Midjourney for maybe about the time you started using, maybe the end of 2022, but nobody really has really walked me through, all the little intricacies of it. So I learned a lot there. And then, like she was saying about the prompt guide, what you just did, I haven't seen anybody do that.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
best way. That's how I make prompt guides. I mean, I think one of the let me show you guys the other way that I do Midjourney prompt guides. The This the one you like, Renee, anyway. The She's Extra one. The She's Extra prompt guide is a image reference prompt guide. So each image is clickable, right? Isn't it? Supposed to be. Oh, she's not clickable. I need to fix her. I need to fix that. But every image is clickable. So if you click on it, of course you get the image link, but you also at the end of the prompt guide is the whole list of prompts as well.
Whew.
That's a lot of prompts in here.
And I've been playing it and didn't realize it was clickable. I went straight to the image. I went straight
Yeah.
to the prompt.
So then the prompts are here, and so each of the prompts has clickable images in it as well. So you not only get the clickable prompt out here, this one, and you get the image, the image for it, but you also have access to it at the end with
So
whatever. I'm listening.
So we can take the link straight to the Discord.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Shut the front door.
Yeah. Yep. And then you also can, you can literally just you can run the prompt without the parameters. And the other thing I'm going to tell you, when you copy and paste prompts that have a link in them, an image link, when you bring them into Midjourney and paste them, the images are going to pop up in the prompt.
Mm. 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 Mm.
That's a premium prompt guide.
Mm. Mm.
I've never seen it done that way before. That is
Never.
crazy.
Never.
And I've been through a lot of Midjourney classes, and I've never, even prompt guide classes, and I've never seen it done that way.
So then, for us to replicate that way, how do we save it so that it's included in the prompt guide? Just
when you have a prompt that's like this, when you have an image like this, let me find one that has her. So like her. Let's get rid of this real quick. So you see she has she got all this stuff. She got these style references, she got all this. When you click here and you click copy and copy prompt, this is what it looks like when you paste it. Hold on. Y'all can see my sticky note? Okay. When you paste it, it looks like that. So the URLs and everything all populate. So yeah. You don't have to worry about trying to add each image or none of it. Just it saves just like that with everything that makes this prompt work. And then when you bring it back into Midjourney, it does the same thing. It populates with the images.
Okay, I'm ready to play.
Nobody going to bed, so nobody's going to sleep.
So it's best to render and to do all of this on the desktop. I mean, on your computer, and not on the laptop, on the
I mean, you can play, you can create images all day on your mobile device. When I do it on my phone, I do all the things, but when it's time to organize, copy prompts and all of that, I use my laptop.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, because it's all the same. It's all connected. So just because you create it on your phone doesn't mean it's all going to show up on your interface. It's all going to show up on your image. As long as it's all going to show up here.
Okay. And how did you switch from Midjourney to Discord right in the interface?
Discord is just on a different tab. I just have it in a different tab.
Okay. Because I got Midjourney Alpha still. I mean,
technically, it still say Alpha on yours.
Mm-hmm.
Mine too.
So in the search bar, in the toolbar, it says midjourney.alpha.com or alpha.midjourney.com.
Mine do.
Type in midjourney.com and see what happens.
I can pull up both of them.
Oh, you can pull up both?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know you still could pull up Alpha. I don't know. It's still the same. It's still all the same. It's not gonna
when I go into Explore tab, it just say MJ. When I go to create, well, I say it now. It just when I go into, I don't know where I went. Yeah, on some tabs it say Midjourney Alpha.
Yeah,
but since I
don't do it.
Can you create just a class on what you just showed us on how to create? I mean, how to do the hyperlinks for the prompt guide?
I feel like.
Or do you already have one?
How to create the hyperlink for the prompt guides?
Yeah, what you just showed us, how we took an image and we went into Discord and I pretty much got that part down, but how you put your prompt guide together to where the pictures are clickable, and when you click them, it takes it straight to where you need to be. And I might be overthinking it, probably so, but just
yeah, I mean, I can do it. I can make
even an
it
ebook
won't
or
have to be a
something.
class. I can do a recording and put it in TCDC. What was this? You in TCDC? Who was that?
Yes, it's Yolanda.
Okay, yeah. I can do that. Yeah, I feel like it might be already in there. I'm gonna go look, but if not, then yeah, I can do a little tutorial. That's what I call it.
Yeah,
A brown girl bite. Brown girl bite. I haven't done one of those in a while. Yeah, I can do a short tutorial for it. All right.
Hatune.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. First of all, I want to join TCDC, but I have a big real estate bill to pay right now. Right now, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to catch it before the end of the month. Do you do that often or not?
I had this one first time. We brand new, but holler at me on the back end.
Okay.
Talk me in the cut.
Okay. I think I am gonna get in for the 27 right now, though.
Okay. Yeah, because even if you join for the 27 and you decide to we talk about it and you can do the lifetime, then you can just
okay, convert.
We'll do that then.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I feel good.
Awesome. I'm glad y'all got what y'all needed.
This was fire. I'm literally like, this was fire.
Nick, anything that you do is fire. I've been in several of your classes and you always bring it. I've learned so much in probably exactly a year. So thank you.
You're welcome, Monique. I appreciate it.
I've
Thank
been
you
spinning my
guys.
wheels since July. And I am giving myself, the patience and the space to learn it, but I really need to start making the income from it as well, because I these subscriptions and and everything is a lot. And I don't know what I'm going to be getting into with the the accelerator with DCT. So I'm trying to say I don't want to duplicate the classes and keep, when I've already paid. So I'm trying to see what that's going to fully be about, so that I don't duplicate my efforts. But I like being a part of the different communities. And so there's people that I resonate with as well. And I understand that, you have to invest in yourself. And I'm all for that, but I don't want to be spending money and not.
That's 100% understandable.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, hi, Jeanette.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what happened where I can't raise my hand.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Oof. She go on mute.
What happened? Who was that?
I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, like the SREF, because I have like I get different emails and stuff like, giving me the SREF numbers.
Yeah, SREF codes.
Okay. How do I actually use them? Because most time when I use my Midjourney, it all automatically, has an SREF.
I didn't talk about SREF tonight, but I can show you real quick. So SREF is just another SREF is just another it's really another parameter. They are style references, but they are coded. They have a number. So, like this image here, let's just do one of these bridal images. So I have this wedding image, and you can see in the prompt it says SREF, and then there is a random number. So SREFs are just another way to change the look of your images. So if we go to, I don't want to do nothing crazy. So I never use my little jelly beans. So let's do them. Let's get rid of this. And so this is my Valentine's Day cartoon clip art jar of jelly beans, a big red heart on the jar of white background, right? And I want to put a SREF on it. So I don't know what I want I have lots of lists of SREF, but we're gonna just randomize it. So I'm gonna do a dash and I'm gonna do SREF SREF space, and I'm gonna put random. Okay. I'm gonna just do random, and it's gonna give me a random code with this prompt. So I hit enter. No, wait. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna use this girl too. I'm gonna use her. And we're gonna do an SREF on her too.
Now I've seen some people do the SF random dash R5 dash whatever. I can never get that to work for me.
Because it depends on what subscription you have. One.
Okay.
I don't think you can run them if you have basic.
Not basic, but you can't do it on the other one. Yeah, the $30 one, I have that, so I can do the random R5. But yeah, like I say, but it's like so basically what I'm doing is just like basically I can grab that.
Yeah, SREF is like a filter. So this SREF gives this look. So even if I took another image, if I just randomly chose another image. Let's choose our girls. Let's just pick our little girls we just made and use this. And then I'm going to put the same SREF in this image. The same one. And I really think it's because of the prompt. Now that I'm looking at, because this prompt says hyper realistic. That's probably why it doesn't change it as much. But I can, if I take that out,
they just changed their the facial expressions is somewhat the same.
Yeah. So if I take that out and then put the SREF again, let's see. If I take out hyper realistic, because hyper realistic is also at the front of the prompt, so it's holding more weight. It's going to hold more weight than the SREF. I also can put a weight on the SREF so that it is heavier as well. So a little change.
Okay.
But not that much.
Right.
But you also can run, like you can just put in random sets of numbers for SREFs, or you can let Midjourney randomize it for you. And the repeat can be used anytime. It does not have to be only with SREF. So say I want to run this prompt and I want to run it 4 times. If I put --R space 4, it's running it 4 times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the R is for repeat, so it's just repeating that prompt 4 times.
That's some serious time saving right there. I've done it with permutations, but I didn't know about the R.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, time save. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's basically what I could do if I want to just create a quick prompt guide. I could just do it R4,
yep,
R5.
you could do R4, R5, and if you want to do it in conjunction with SREF random, then you're going to get different images every time. So I just did this with the same prompt. But if I do it with this prompt and I do SREF random, right? And then I do --R, I'm gonna say 12.
Oh wow.
Mm.
And you see each one, if you, even before they populate, you can see each one got a different SREF because I did SREF random. So each of these have a different style reference.
Oh, I thought you did the jelly beans.
Oh, see?
Oh my God.
That's wait.
Child, they doing the
Oh,
most.
Jesus.
Listen, Midjourney will literally have you grabbing your Bible some nights. Like, what are
You
y'all?
like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
And it's only with Black women. I hate to say it.
Yeah,
Literally
yeah,
only with
it
Black
is.
women.
Wow.
I didn't take her.
But yeah, so
Somebody said Midjourney after dark.
True. It is. That's what it is. Midjourney
Wow.
No.
I only drove that way because I can't drive by a school.
Uh-uh.
The fact that you ran.
All right, Midjourney.
You would think.
About to put an eye out.
Okay.
So I thought images like that was against like community rules or whatever.
A lot
We-
of times they are. Because if you try to put it back in, like as a style reference, they'll say, hey,
No.
we can't use that.
Because I can't
And you
take
be
photos.
like, hey, you gave it to me.
But however, if you go to the explore page, There is literally nudes all through Midjourney.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nudity all through it. Yeah. But yeah.
I love children. Do you have a child?
But yeah, that's what they do with plus size a lot of times.
We're not talking about me.
Okay, but I'm glad to learn how to use that SREF because it's like I've seen so many different codes and they do have like pretty flowers or different things, but I just never knew
Didn't
how
know
to
how.
input. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how.
Thank you.
Yeah, and sometimes SREFs they are literally showing you, I'm trying to think, when did I choose that class? The August? Because you can do, you can run an image on SREF so many times and you will get something totally different every single time. I'm looking for, let's see. Yeah, so when I had created a SREF guide and I just ran this one prompt. This is the same prompt. I just ran it with a million different SREFs. It's the same prompt. I just
Jeff made that.
Oh wow.
I just changed it.
That's the same prompt.
Mm-hmm.
You did SREF random?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Parents, I can't imagine.
And if y'all can get y'all hands on that SREF book that she put out, that thing is fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find it. What are that?
It's on my website.
There's nothing in there. And I'm overthinking
Let's
things.
see.
Shut the hell up.
SREF.
I think we should talk about this later, okay?
It is right there.
You still know?
It's the StyleRef 100 guide. I'll put the link in.
Okay. I gotta go find my coupon. I know I got one somewhere.
You probably do, man.
Tell her about the rewards. Tell her where to find her rewards on your site.
Yes, if you purchase from Creative Brown Girl, here in the bottom left corner, you see Earn Brown Girl Bucks. If you click on the loyalty program and click Join Now, every $5 you spend, you get a point, and then you get rewards. 25% off for 500, 10% off for 250, 1,000, you get 50% off. But yeah, and then you get other points for different things like entering your
Okay.
if you share something, if you leave a review, once you create your account, you automatically get 200. So yeah,
Something real clear.
Okay, yeah, I gotta go pick that up.
But yeah, this is the SREF 100 guide. All right. All right, I done held y'all hostage long enough.
It was worth it.
I was gonna say I don't feel like a hostage.
That's
Appreciate
great.
it.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, ladies. FYI, just to put a bug in your ear, we know February is coming up, but so is March, and March is Women's History Month. So start thinking about what you're gonna do for that. I think I may do my $1 product every day for Women's History Month. I don't know. I did that before. But I didn't plan it this far in advance. So if I plan this far in advance and I get them all set up, the last time I did this, I was up making a product every day. My friends was like, why are you still up? I was like, I gotta make my thing for tomorrow.
So what did you make? Did you make like journal covers or was it like a variety of things?
So many things. I need to go back on Instagram and show
it's on your Instagram page?
Yeah, it was on Instagram, but it wasn't last year. It was the year before last. So you're gonna have to go way back.
Way back.
But yeah, it's probably in my Facebook memory somewhere. I could find the link, but it was all kinds of things. It was not only journals, it was color pages. It was, and this was before AI. So I was doing I was making a digital product every day, and it wasn't AI. So I did planner pages and journal covers and digital stickers and affirmations and social media templates, and it was something new every day, child. Clip art stuff, and it was all kinds of things. But yeah, I did $1 product every day for a month. For a month. And that was the first time I got a $10,000 month. Also. That was my first 5-figure month when I did that.
I need one of those.
Will we talk about in the S.C.A.L.E, will we talk about pricing?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
We will. Yes. Child, we all need it. I need one too. I ain't had a 5-figure month in a minute.
I don't need one. I need it to be continuous. Lord bless us all.
Exactly. That's the goal. Like, that's the goal. Like,
Amen.
now, honestly, when I realized that I can make $5,000 in a month consistently, that's when I knew I didn't have to work on it. Because that's a $60,000 year, and that's literally more. That was more money than any job I had ever had. A yearly salary for.
And you know the funny thing about it, all day long, at work, I'll listen to YouTube videos, and all the YouTube videos was 5-figure months, 5-figure months. Literally all the videos, like this guy, and I think his name is Marcus Rosier.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, him, and he was on another guy's YouTube channel, and I just went down a doggone rabbit hole. But when I tell you, I listened from 5 o'clock this morning up until I got off at 5 this afternoon. And when I get off from you, I got a whole bunch of orders I gotta get out. I'm gonna be listening to some more. I don't even know if I'm gonna sleep tonight because I got so many orders to get out. But I need that 5-figure.
Yes, that and it's a real thing. It's a real thing. Like there's a science to it. Like it's not, you don't have to be out here selling $100 products to get that, because I wasn't. Like, you can do it, but it's the consistency is it. Like, honestly, and having a plan and sticking to it, even on the days when you don't want to, because that's the hardest part. On the days when you don't want to, or when you feel like you're not making progress, still doing it anyway.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. And I'm like Renee, I need it to be consistent. Like, I consistently make 4-figure months. Consistently. Yeah. Yeah. I consistently make 4-figure months. Anywhere from probably the lowest amount I made in 2024 might have been 2,500 in a month, but I made up to $16,000 in a month before. So it's just work. It's work. It's work.
Not today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, because I had to ask why it's on my mind. With my my prompt guides and things like that, right? Okay. Now most of my images is saved to Midjourney, right? Okay, but like the prop guys that I buy, because I don't print out so many because I'm so scared, afraid, because you know how computers do break down, something go wrong. So look, I got them big humongous folders. I mean, I got about 12 of them now. But my question is, how can I, because I have a external drive with the TB, whatever.
Yeah, a terabyte. Mm-hmm.
Okay, but my question is, how can I? Okay, I save it to my terabytes, But how can I delete it off my computer? Because my computer's not slow right now, but I know eventually it's going to end up being slow.
Right. Once you move it to your external drive, you can just delete it and then go to the recycle bin and delete it.
Okay,
Because
so that's what I was
right.
asking.
To get it off your computer, you gotta go into the recycle bin and delete everything that's in there. So
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Because I knew it was an extra step somewhere. 'Cause I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I know
Right.
when I deleted off the actual downloads, it's still something else I
It's
supposed
still
to do.
somewhere, right. You gotta go to the
Okay.
recycle bin and get rid of it. Yep.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Going once, going twice. Oh, y'all have a wonderful weekend, holiday weekend. Celebrate on Monday and don't turn the TV on because nobody wants to see that foolishness take place.
Nobody.
Nobody.
We, it would be on Dr. King's holiday, but it is what it is.
Speak for yourself, Hatsune. I'm here for all the laughs.
I'm not watching.
Listen,
I refuse.
remember last time? It was my place was full. It's not gonna be full.
I didn't watch it the last time. He
I didn't
aggravated.
either.
He make me feel like I got an ulcer. He make my stomach hurt.
Oh no, but I'm here for all the jokes and all the laughs on them.
I'm ready.